By now, all of you know actor, director Rob Reiner, whose credits go back decades as an actor from All in the Family, in which he received 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, to his acting appearance on The Wolf of Wall Street, directed by Martin Scorsese. As a director in the mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap, A Few Good Men, Misery, and he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture for The American President. Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were murdered, and their son Nick is the primary suspect. My prayers go out to their family. Everyone is shocked by this. Everyone is saddened by it. Everyone is trying to process this loss. Well wishes and prayers are coming from every walk of life, because that was the impact Rob Reiner's work had, including from former President Obama. Michelle and I are heartbroken by the tragic passing of Rob Reiner and his beloved wife, Michelle. Rob's achievements in film and television give us some of the most cherished stories on the screen. But beneath all the stories he produced was a deep belief in the goodness of people, and a lifelong commitment to putting that belief into action. Together, he and his wife's lives defined by purpose. They will be remembered for the values they championed and the countless people they inspired. We send our deepest condolences to all who loved them. That is how a man responds to a tragedy. That's how a man responds to a tragedy of this kind of scale. Let's see how a sick, deranged man, a sick, deranged degenerate responds. A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump Derangement Syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession with President Donald J. Trump, with his obsessive paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace. I really do not know how to respond to that. I really, seriously do not know how to respond to it. Sick beyond sick, I guess is the phrase I would choose. Rob Reiner and his wife were stabbed to death, and their son is the #1 suspect. A culmination of what has been a terrible weekend, I should say, in the world, with mass shootings here in Australia. Donald Trump's FBI bungling a mass shooting response at Brown University. And now this. I don't know how to respond to it. It's just getting so sickening that this is a man we have to admit is the President of the United States and the jokers running key positions in government. That they would mock the death of a person who has accomplished so much in his life as an actor and as a director. May I remind you that Rob Reiner did a lot of movies as a director, one of which my all-time favorite, A Few Good Men, with Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore. He's accomplished a lot in his lifetime, which is more that I can say for you, Trump. But that's what kind of bully, what kind of bastard, what kind of monster you really are, Trump. You have to kick a man while he's down. You have to defame his wife. You have to... It's no secret that Rob Reiner had no special love for Donald Trump. It is not hard to know why. But this goes way beyond the pale. You piss on a man's grave before he's even in the ground. But that's what you are, Trump. That's who you'll always be. A lot of people are saying that Trump is paying back the Democrats and the left wing for us, quote unquote, celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. No, it isn't. This has nothing to do with Kirk. But honestly, Trump, you have made yourself into a monster. God forgive you, you son of a bitch. CTP Know The Truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.